Well, there's a house on the block that's empty now, the Dominique's. There's a house on the block that's empty now, the Dominique's.
These lizards are called bluebelly lizards. Hey. And, oh, that one's gone. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, buddy. Yeah.
So Allison and I are going to go with my neighbor Jenny and try and milk some goats today. And we're going to get some yogurt culture and try and make yogurt.
Goat yogurt.
Alright, we're late, so we gotta go.
The block that's empty now, the Dominique's. There's a house on the block that's empty now, the Dominique's. Dogs are alone and there's no one to watch the TV. 13524 Park and East Boulevard. Your last stroll down the block was in the trunk of.
I want goats just for the manure. Look at this. The hay and the manure, all this garden's going off. There you go, Al. Cheers. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
There's a house on the block that's empty now, the Dominique's.
You heat it up, and then you're gonna stir and drizzle in lemon juice or vinegar until it separates into curd and whey, and then you strain the curd
off
into a cheesecloth.
And then you just let it drip.
Let it drip.
Do you do anything with the stuff that's dripping out, the liquid?
You can save the whey, drink it, or you can soak beans in it.
Ooh, yeah.
Helps make the beans more digestible.
Jenny has decided that she would like to have a ZAP approved dinner at her house. So we're going to start by trying to make yogurt. So there we go.
Step one.
Step one.
Now the Dominique's. There's a house on the block that's empty now, the Dominique's. There's a house on the block that's empty now, the Dominique's. There's a house on the block that's empty now, the Dominique's.
The yogurt has now been in this cooler for 8 hours. Let's see if we made yogurt or if it's just still milk. There you go, see it's still at 100 degrees. Ooh. Ooh. Total yogurt. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh my god. That tastes like the most insane plain yogurt I've ever had. If I put some honey over that, god, I'd be in heaven. Well, this morning I've decided I can't afford to keep eating Firepower. So I'm gonna kill him. It's kinda sad. I feel bad. But maybe I'll resurrect him later. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make some bread. Firepower is gonna go out with a bang. I heard an interesting fact the other day, which is that on average people have 3 days worth of food in their home, which means on day 4 they would have run out of food, which is crazy to me. I felt like I had more than the average person. Probably had a month's worth of food if I was just to eat normally every day. But seriously people, like 3 days worth of food? And that means on average, so there's people that have less than 3 days worth of food. You might want to just like throw some stuff in your shelves. Natural disasters happen. This bucket was over half full 3 weeks ago when I started making my sourdough starter. So you can see that if you're gonna eat bread every day, half cup is not even excessive. Pickle bucket doesn't last very long. So to go with our bread, we're gonna try and make butter. And basically did that by letting the milk separate. And now we have strained out the cream and we're just gonna shake it like really, really hard for really, really long. We'll see if we get butter.
Let's see this one here.
As you can see here, there's butter forming on top of our milk. Amazing. Butter.
I'm going to make a honey flan. I'm going to use eggs from the chickens here.
and honey from the bees, and milk from our neighbors' milk cows that they milk.
From the milkman.
From the milkman, yes.
There's a house on the block that's empty now that Dominique's gone. There's a house on the block that's empty now that Dominique's. There's a house on the block that's empty now that Dominique's. There's a house on the block that's empty now that Dominique's. There's a house on the block.
Wow. Look at that.
Roast chicken. My sourdough bread, some pumpkins I grew last summer with home canned tomato sauce, George's wine. There's 2 chickens, a rooster and a hen that Jenny raised, the onions from her garden, our avocados, the fresh butter from the milkman, yogurt from the goats, and then we also have my nice green salad, which has a flower garnish of edible chrysanthemum, nasturtiums, and borage.
That looks good.
Oh yeah. A little butter. That's the good stuff right
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Do you feel like you're gonna cry?
I feel like I'm gonna laugh hysterically. Alright, let's try Jenny's flan.
Wow.
Ooh, it looks yummy. I'm really smelling a lot of honey.
Yeah. I'm gonna explode.
Definitely successful.
So full.
That's good. Oh, I'll eat extra flan. No problem.
Down the block was in the trunk of a car. I must admit that we never.
Here you can see the graft that I did this fall. And you can see here's the original tree coming up and it's starting to sprout out. There's the electrical tape we put on it. And here's the new graft and it's budding out. So this will become my new branch and thus I will get Pam's apples instead of my own apples. I'm gonna knock these buds off the old tree, which will encourage the growth to come up and out the graft. I was so excited about all the pears on our Bartlett pear in the orchard that I decided to graft one onto my pear apple here. And you can see here the pear apple is just blooming, but the Bartlett that I grafted right here is already bloomed and has set fruit. So I'm actually gonna get pears on this graft the first year.
Dear Dominique, you have a bold imagination. The countless ways you fought to die, no hesitation. Fantasize long enough, you know it just might come true.
It's amazing that I've been looking at this jar of granola, which was full the first day I started, for 6 months without tapping into it. But today I have a treat of goat milk, so I think it's time to splurge and eat some granola.
Empty now the Dominique. There's a house on the block that's empty now the Dominique. There's a house on the block that's empty now the Dominique. There's a house on the block that's empty.
Funny.
Is that Howard's cousin?
And sometimes I bring her in and I do her teeth.
Zombies do invade. Maybe not yet, but maybe they will. And you're gonna want more than 3 days worth of food. I would like at least a week. That means that on average, all those people that have 3 days will be out trying to find food and getting eaten by zombies. But wait, then they become zombies, and then they'll be after you too. Damn, you're just screwed. If you had a year's worth of food, then maybe the zombies would all just rot and just be like incapacitated before you had to go out and try and find food. I don't know. 3 days isn't enough though.